Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nato with you as we wrap up another three-day race week here on Sunday. We've got the featured Surfside for the filly and mare sprinters on the highlight of this 10-race card. We'll turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
It's partly cloudy. Temperatures in the upper 80s. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast. 10 races in total today. First race, first half of the early daily double. The start of the 50-cent early pick 5. In the first race, scratch number 8 got him thinking. Racing at Gulfstream. Level beginning. Soon after the start, Rock Solid Words went hunting an advantage, moving between horses on the go. At the rail, it's Harry's on the beach. He's in tight, and Perez thinks better of it and backs off. From the outside, it's Star's Slugger in between horses in Kalimba. Then back to JT's My Boy. Second last, Ford Attitude, and Black Seal is last. Into the far turn they go. Sonny Leone saved a rail position for On the Go, and he is indeed, and he's now in front by a neck. 3 wide and Star Slugger from between horses, Rock Solid Words. Back to the inside, it's Harry's on the beach. The favorite needs to do better than that. He's passed between horses by Fort Attitude, who's on the move as they run to the top of the stretch. 3 wide, Star Slugger comes to confront On the Go for the lead. Looking for room at the fence is Fort Attitude. Nice trip there. Trying to follow him as Harry's on the beach, and they're at the top of the stretch. On the Go in his career unveiling. He's got a kick, and he looks pretty good. From the outside, Star Slugger is there second. Here's a late run from Black Seal. Black Seal might get second, but he can't catch On the Go. On the Go, a debut winner for Ralph Nix, in front by 5 in the end. Up second was Black Seal. Back to third went Star Slugger, then Rock Solid Words. They're at the post. And they're off. Clean beginning. Soon after the start, Pearl in the Rough was ridden for some forward position. Montana Joyce has speed. The Jokes on Me is speeding through toward the rail, and the Jokes on Me is up to challenge for control as Raison the Glass moves out wide. So Strandberg will clear on Raison the Glass and lead by a length. Stacia's Ruby is second. Montana Joyce on the outside with Honorary Guest toward the rail. Then back to Science Friction ahead of the Jokes on Me, and the trailer is Pearl and the Rough. Down the backstretch they go. The opening quarter was rock solid, 23-3 for Stacia's Ruby, who moves through inside to take the lead by a length. Raison the Glass after the good start is back to second. Science Friction is on the outside of Honorary Guest. They're third and fourth. Wilfred Vasquez and the Jokes on Me, fifth toward the rail. Montana Joyce is dropped back early today, and Pearl in the Rough is last. The opening half mile was 46-1. They're rolling here. And Raison the Glass has had enough of Stacia's Ruby and opens 2.5 lengths. Here's the danger from Science Friction, who moves up on the outside second. Stacia's Ruby is back to third. On from fourth, the Jokes on Me. Pearl in the Rough begins to get a full head of steam going. She's had a ton of pace ahead of her. She's 6 lengths off the lead while up into third. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Raison the Glass still has the lead and tries to find something in reserve. Science Friction creeps closer from second. 4 back to Pearl in the Rough, third with 3/16 remaining. It's Raison the Glass, the target. On the outside, Science Friction continues to grind home. 4 back to Pearl in the Rough with a 16th to go. Science Friction on the outside. Raison the Glass at the rail. Raison the Glass and Science Friction. Pearl in the Rough with a late push. It's Science Friction. Science Friction wins the war of attrition narrowly over Raison the Glass second and Pearl in the Rough third. The Jokes on Me finish fourth.
an owner, I love the Breeders' Cup winning your in series.
To win one of these challenge series is a way that we kind of map out our schedule throughout the year with our horses.
So if we're considering two different races and one was a win and you're in and one was a not, then I think that would be the tiebreaker for us.
Automatic berth takes a lot of pressure off. Breeders' Cup Challenge, win, and you're in.
And they're off. Poor beginning for Artemis Sweetheart at the back. Quick beginning for first-timer Downton Tabby, who's reaching out for early control. Gurley the Butcher has a bit of speed, working over as Inez's Hats. Dubstep floats a bit wide to the turn, and Crossfleet is between horses. Love My Job got packed 5 wide, and the trailer is Artemis Sweetheart. Around the first turn they go. Downton Tabby is in front, not going much on the front end. She leads 3 parts of length. Gurley the Butcher is second. Inez's Hats is third. Love My Job is wide on the outside fourth. Then it's Crossfleet racing ahead of a headstrong Dubstep, and Artemis Sweetheart is last. The opening quarter was a pokey 25-4, but Vasquez is on the go 3 wide with Love My Job, and that'll force Downton Tabby to quicken up with things, and way in third now is Inez's Hats. A gap of 2 to Dubstep racing together with Crossfleet, then Gurley the Butcher, and Artemis Sweetheart. They have 4.5 furlongs remaining here. Love My Job on the outside, Downton Tabby toward the rail. Their heads apart. Crossfleet and 3 wide, a move from Dubstep. That moves Inez's Hats between horses. A gap of 2 to Artemis Sweetheart, and now the trailer is Gurley the Butcher. Around the far turn they go. Downton Tabby, Zayas let out a notch and got a half-length lead again from Crossfleet on the rail. Love My Job on the outside. Dubstep is next. Inez's Hats lacks clear racetrack between horses, then Gurley the Butcher as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 14-2, less than a quarter of a mile to come. Downton Tabby, a bit green off the corner, wanders with the lead. Toward the rail and Crossfleet down the center. Love My Job tries again. Now there's 1/8 of a mile to go. Downton Tabby is still in front. Here comes Gurley the Butcher on the outside. Gurley the Butcher reaching up to try to get Downton Tabby. Downton Tabby, Gurley the Butcher lunges at her. Downton Tabby wins. Downton Tabby prevails over Gurley the Butcher second, Crossfleet third, 144-3. And they're off. Out in the center, Miles of Smiles, one of the first to break the line. A bit slow away was Red Light Racer as What a Corker is on to challenge. And on the comeback try, Tout Ensemble won't be far away. She's trying to secure racing room between. Down at the rail goes Double Cosmo Girl, then La Virgin de Regla, and the trailer is Ginger Sparkle. Out of the chute onto the main track, the leader, What a Corker, in front by half a length, Tout Ensemble. As the 2 paths secured, out in the center goes Miles of Smiles, wider than her, Red Light Racer. Zayas has her out in the clear. Length and a half to La Virgin de Regla, who's racing ahead of Double Cosmo Girl, and still at the back is Ginger Sparkle. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. They're less than 5 furlongs from the finish. What a Corker and Sunny Leone in front 3 parts of length. Tout Ensemble between horses is second. Toward the outside, Miles of Smiles 4 wide. Red Light Racer is now there across the course. 2.5 to La Virgin de Regla, 3 better than Double Cosmo Girl. And still at the back is Ginger Sparkle. They pass the 5/16 and things getting crowded up front. On the far outside, Red Light Racer from between horses, Miles of Smiles. Vasquez goes to work on Tout Ensemble, who tries to find under pressure. What a Corker slowly dropping back, running home is Double Cosmo Girl, and they're at the top of the stretch. Miles of Smiles for a narrow lead. Tout Ensemble right back at her, but Red Light Racer has momentum down the center. Now there's 1/8 of a mile to go. Miles of Smiles taken on by Red Light Racer on the outside. On to third and Double Cosmo Girl, Red Light Racer and Miles of Smiles. Miles of Smiles and Red Light Racer, these two. Miles of Smiles, Red Light Racer. Red Light Racer won it over Miles of Smiles second. Double Cosmo Girl third and 138-2. And they're off. Blowing the start, Double Tough Tiger, 3 lengths last. Excellent start for One-Eyed Jack, and Camacho immediately angles to the outside, and he has the lead from Chucky, who's in between horses, and out wide it's Here Comes Bullet. Rebelde saving ground at the rail ahead of Chill Haze, who's off the speed today, in between horses in Tone Feelin', wide on the course Bourbon Wisdom, and after blowing the start, Double Tough Tiger is last of all. The pace is a reasonable one here. Up on the outside, Here Comes Bullet, challenging One-Eyed Jack for the lead, and Huayas on the go with class-dropping Chucky. So now One-Eyed Jack backs off after being intent on getting to the lead. He's now third. A gap of 3 to Rebelde. He settled for Kevin Krieger, 4th at the rail. 3 wide in Bourbon Wisdom. Chill Haze is between horses. A length and a half to Tone Feelin', and the trailer is Double Tough Tiger. No rest for the weary mid-race, as on the inside, Here Comes Bullet, taking plenty of pressure from Chucky on the outside. Their heads apart. They've opened 5 now on One-Eyed Jack, who was the early leader. He's now back third. From the outside in Bourbon Wisdom, from the rail, Tone Feelin', Double Tough Tiger is improving. Not improving, in fact, plummeting to last is Rebelde. He'll have to do a lot better than that as they round the far turn. They start to gain ground on the embattled duo of Chucky and Here Comes Bullet. One-Eyed Jack on the rebid. 4 wide Bourbon Wisdom, 5 wide Double Tough Tiger. At the rail, it's Tone Feelin'. Plenty of chances here. They're now getting ready to be 5 across the course. Chucky and Here Comes Bullet have cooked their own goose. From the rail, it's Tone Feelin'. From the far outside, Double Tough Tiger. Bourbon Wisdom at an upset possibilities. They straighten for home. One-Eyed Jack, this is where he excels. He loves to fight, and he's in front. From the outside, Bourbon Wisdom takes a shot. Bourbon Wisdom at One-Eyed Jack. One-Eyed Jack digs. Bourbon Wisdom surging. Here's the line. Bourbon Wisdom got him. Bourbon Wisdom to the first finish line on top. It was desperately close for second. One-Eyed Jack or Double Tough Tiger. 146 flat. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Otumba, the big favorite, quick to begin. From the inside, here's Maracas Bay moving up, and Maracas Bay now sticks the neck in front. Chairwoman between horses, Otumba 3 wide, Byzantine Empire 4 wide. At the rail, that's Candymonium together with Disco Queen, and the trailer is She Might Dance Salsa. They're fanned across the course here as they race to the opening quarter, and at the rail, it's Maracas Bay in front by a neck. Chairwoman is there second at 2 to 5. Otumba tracks the leaders well in the clear, 3 wide third. 4 wide for Byzantine Empire. Saving ground is Candymonium. Then it's a length and a half to Disco Queen, and at the back, She Might Dance Salsa. Around the far turn at the 5/16, Maracas Bay held together by Morrison in front 3 parts of a length. Chairwoman is there second. Perez more earnest in the saddle on Otumba, third while trying to get a reply. Candymonium is next with Disco Queen running home a touch. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Maracas Bay has the lead and tries to shake free from Chairwoman. Otumba just not firing a big shot yet after the opening half of 46 and 3. Now there's 3/16 to go, and it's Maracas Bay who's in the clear clear and long gone. Chairwoman has fought the good fight, but she's second best. Otumba's going to try to hold third. Maracas Bay at 5-1 to win in gate-to-wire fashion. Second is Chairwoman. This is going to get very close for third. It's a very close photo indeed between Otumba and Candemonium, then Disco Queen, 119-2. And they're off. Excellent beginning for the big favorite, Dean Delivers. He's going to be angled to the center of the racetrack by Vasquez as Octane's going to challenge for control. Neophyte is along the rail. These three are quickest. From Golden Juan, who comes away racing in fourth. Fifth is Old Town Road. Outside sixth is Smokin' Bow. And at the rail, it's Trusting Bond. He's seventh and last as there's still three across the course. From between horses, Dean Delivers. On the far outside, it's Octane. Toward the inside, it's Neophyte. 22-4. That's nothing for these quality individuals. Down at the inside goes Golden Juan from fourth. Fifth is Old Town Road. He's about 4 lengths off the pace setter. The two at the back, Smokin' Bow and Trusting Bond. Into the far turn, and now the two get serious here. Octane and Dean Delivers. They put on some speed until back to third is Neophyte. It's a gap of 3. Golden Juan is there fourth. The others are really struggling as the two classy individuals drop the gloves at the 5/16. At the inside, it's Dean Delivers. He's being given all he wants by Octane on the outside. Quarter of a mile left to go. Dean Delivers and Octane 5 ahead of Smokin' Bow, who's an on-running third. Off the turn and the stretch drive, they went 46 seconds for the opening half mile. And inside, it's Dean Delivers, who has a kick and now shakes free from Octane. Smokin' Bow down the center. He's closing good ground. Dean Delivers almost home. Smokin' Bow tries to make a late impression on the outside. He's up into second, but the class of Dean Delivers is too much. He's a length winner at 2-5. Smokin' Bow with a good stretch kick from her for second. Octane tried hard, but he was only third best. Then Trusting Bond, 124-2. And they're off. Quick start for First Gold, but Vandalia wants the lead, and these two race on. From the outside, Green Gal looking to get over. She's a joint third. Senorita Salsa is next, followed by Pardon My Heart and No Nanette No. The early trailer is Hard Spun Woman. And the run around the first turn, it's a contentious early pace as Senorita Salsa now bulls her way through to take the lead. First Goal's not happy about it, but has no choice. She has to relax and sit behind the leader up to the outside in Green Gal. Jockey Jose Morelos rode Vandalia out of the gate. Now he's got to angle 3 wide as Panici slamming on the brakes up front. Wide on the course, No Nanette No. That didn't do Pardon My Heart any favors. And then it's a length and a half to First Gold. She was the leader early. Now she's second last. So you get the picture here. And the trailer and conserved at the back is Hard Spun Woman. 24-2 for a very lively opening quarter speed as Green Gal is now the new leader. Vandalia latched on to her second. Senorita Salsa had her turn on the lead, but now she's third. No Nanette No is fourth. Pardon My Heart trying to keep her racing position. First Gold gets shuffled back. Hard Spun Woman underway from the back. She's the one who set off the early fractions, and she's trying to rally while 5 lengths off the lead. Vandalia turning up the pressure on Green Gal. Victor Fernandez asking for more on Green Gal. Morelos sitting chilly as Vandalia just ran to the lead. From the outside, it's No Nanette No. Wide but not progressing Hard Spun Woman. Vandalia has this to throw away. Off the turn and the stretch drive. 3/4, 14-2. Vandalia now asked to kick and kicks willingly with a 3-length lead. First Gold from out of the pack trying to re-rally for second. Pardon My Heart on the outside with No Nanette No. But at 4-5, Vandalia is clear to the finish. Vandalia to win it by 2.5. Second, Pardon My Heart. Third, First Gold. Fourth was No Nanette No in 143-1. And they're off. She's second in the two-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney. Racing in the Surfside. Good start for Frankly My Dear and Starship Nala. From between horses, Fuzia has speed. Corey is in no hurry early. She'll sit fourth behind the speed. Followed by Race Day Speed and At the Rail Rest of the Story. The late running Don't Get Cozy drops back to seventh and last as they make their way to the opening quarter mark. Frankly My Dear on the outside, Fuzia on the rail, their heads apart. They're two better than Starship Nala, who's now third. Edwin Gonzalez angles Corey to the clear with Race Day Speed on her outside. Rest of the Story is At the Rail, and the trailer is Don't Get Cozy. Half a mile from the finish, Edgard Zayas and Fuzia now have a clear advantage. They lead by almost a length. Corey on the attack, and she's going right now. Here's Corey making her bid to take over the lead. From the outside, it's Race Day Speed, who's asked to quicken and tries to go after the leader. Back at the inside, Starship Nala, then Rest of the Story and Don't Get Cozy with 5/16 remaining. Corey leads a length and a quarter. From the back, Don't Get Cozy underway with Rest of the Story and Starship Nala. Race Day Speed's bid is stalled, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Corey off the corner with the lead. Starship Nala cuts the corner and tries to bridge the gap down the center. Don't Get Cozy. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Corey with work to do. Starship Nala's on a roll toward the rail. Rest of the Story takes aim, and Don't Get Cozy with big, powerful strides over the top. Here comes Don't Get Cozy with Rest of the Story. Don't Get Cozy! From last to first to win the Surfside under Edgar Perez. Rest of the Story second in 1:24 and 2. And runners away. Lord Joan blew the start, 4 lengths last. On the class drop, Tenacious Vow quick off the blocks and establishes the early lead from Reign of Blushing, who's rushing to catch up. Splitting horses, Spiteful Sis, At the Rail Olympic Fencer. On the far outside, Tora Laura. Ride on Beauty into the top flight. And after blowing the starts, the trailers are Artificial Intel, and out the back is Lord Joan. Around the far turn they race. With the advantage, Tenacious Val taken on by Spiteful Sis. On the far outside, Tora Laura holding down the 3-path is Ride on Beauty. So these 4 all across the course. 2.5 better than Olympic Fencer. Then it's Reign of Blessing. Trying to rally from the back, Artificial Intel, and they're at the top of the stretch. Tenacious Val under pressure as Ride on Beauty sweeping up now to take the lead. Ride on Beauty with an eighth of a mile remaining puts away Tenacious Val. Down the center, Tora Laura with Reign of Blessing coming on. Final 16th of a mile. Ride on Beauty looking around a bit. Down the center and Reign of Blessing up into second. Ride on Beauty in front. Reign of Blessing second. From well out of it, it's Artificial Intel third. Tora Laura is fourth. 59 and 3.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Sunday card. We'll take a few days off. We'll be back with you Friday. 9-race card. That's the Twilight Post at 2:55. Hope to see you out here.